Yo, hey, what up, YT? Next, we're gonna do a fun sketch and color a piece from our graffiti gallery. An old throw up from our black book. I used to throw this up a lot. Let's get into it. Shall we begin? Starting with the light sketch like I do. This is a very light sketch though. Is it the lighting? This seems very light. Anyway, light pencil sketch. Starting with the circle for the center, and then we're gonna go with the 4 petals. We're drawing a clover. Yes, we're drawing a clover, a 4-leaf clover. This piece is called King Clover. Not to be confused with King of Clovers. No, just King Clover. Which isn't the first of its design. We did this with a spade first. After doing it with a spade, we did it with a 4-leaf clover. Why a 4-leaf clover, you ask? Well, since I was a wee lad, I've had a huge fascination with the Irish. It's the accent. Love that accent. My favorite accent, yes, in the world, favorite accent. Some may call it one of my fun little quirks. Others might say it's a fetish. I'm just out here trying to be myself. Just trying to be me. But yes, I am a fan. I like their drinks. I love the color green. And I think their accent is phenomenal. Not to simplify a race of people down to those things, I'm just mentioning a few. Lost my track a little there. Right, so just as I've been throwing up spades since I was young, I've been throwing up clovers since I was young. And at some point we threw a crown on them. Did another lap darkening the lines. I wanted an art style of my own. I started with these. And then at some point in high school, my man's Kareem had a character style of a kid with the fro from the profile view, and I just completely copied him, completely. But he helped me out in my art growth and development. He helped me grow, for real. We're doing some cross-hatching for the shading. Black outline skip. We are going to color by hand, flat colors. We're only gonna use 2 markers for this whole thing, right? Yes, except for the outline marker, you know, the black marker. The cross-hatching shading, that'll count for the little bit of shade that we have in this piece. And the bubbles on the top that you see on the crown will count for the little bit of highlights that we have here. I'm learning to refrain from putting my face so close to the picture so that my head is not always in front of the camera. I also do like the smell of markers. I realize that's also why I get in close. This is true. This is true. The original for this one is in my black book, my sketchbook. This is another redrawing. I've redrawn this one so many times before though. At the end of the video, you're gonna see the picture of the original from the black book. This is us practicing, as one should do. I do have fun coloring by hand. At my day job, I work with kids, and a lot of times we're just working on coloring sheets together. Those big spaces of color can get to you. They can be draining. My bad. I said cross-hatching earlier. This is not cross-hatching, just hatching. My bad. Gotta do better, Ace. I don't have a strong foundation in the linguistics of the art community, which is why it's good to always keep learning. The style in which that we draw the crown in this picture is similar to our jester hat for when we're drawing clowns. The way that we do the spheres on the top of the crown is very much so the same way that we draw the bells on the end of a jester's cap for when we're doing our clowns, like our smile now, laugh later clowns. Just saying. We are on our last stretch of simple design, fairly simple design, commissioned by me, for me, the Clover people. We have fun. During the time in which I would throw this up, I would go by Ace of Clovers, another AKA. Which is why technically this is not a King of Clovers pictures. It's just a clover with the crown, an ace with the crown. That's just how we do. Okay, now we're done. I want to thank you all, to whoever is watching. Thanks. Here's the presentation of the picture. King Clover. Holla at your ace. Okay, time for us to get going now. Thank you for sticking around if you stuck around for this long. Like if you like this video, subscribe if you with this noise, share it if you're about that life. Of course, you can follow me on Instagram at SpillTinkAce, Patreon as well, SpillTinkAce. And that is all. Alright, next time. Later.